And certainly the perfect gift for you in the kitchen. Beautifully sharp knives every single time you go to use it. Founded in 1731, J.A. Henckels is a premium, premier, highly revered brand, one of the oldest cutlery brands in the world. Worldwide, they are the gold standard. Chefs around the world in some of the finest kitchen use a Henckels knife. Well, tonight on HSN, we have worked with the amazing Zwilling Henckels company to bring you an offer that is truly irresistible. Folks, this is a collection. Everything you need for the kitchen, all the knives you need. In fact, I'll go through the 3-inch paring knife, the 5-inch serrated utility knife, the 6-inch utility knife, the 7-inch Hollowedge Santoku, the 8-inch chef's, kitchen shears, and this block made from beautiful ash. Look at this, it's gorgeous. This is a self-sharpening. When you go to use this, it sharpens the knife every time you take it out and every time you put it back in. No more dull knives. This is like using a brand new knife every single time you take the knife out of the block. Triple riveted handles, full tang. The blade extends from the tip all the way to the handle, and you'll see that. So the security, the stability, the fact that you've got that amazing ergonomic design means you are truly in control. It's a beautiful knife, and rightly so. I say the reputation precedes it. A set of Henckels knives is something that I think so many of us aspire to. You go to the gourmet stores, the culinary stores, some of those high-end magazines that get sent through the mail, they're expensive. You can spend $100 on one Henckels knife. Well, we are doing the full collection with the self-sharpening ash wood block for $91.21. Extraordinary, the lowest price that we've found. 5 flex pay of $18. I want to jump into this because this is something I never thought I'd see on HSN. Our special guest, kitchen expert, Mr. John Florell. John, this is a gift. You can't buy better than a set of Henckels knives, right?
Yeah, you know, for over 300 years, Adam, the Henckels Knife Company has been known worldwide as the gold standard in kitchen cutlery. And with this set, this is our statement series of knives, the same quality for the last 300 years. The stainless steel blades, the full tang, triple riveted handles, and the between the chef's knife, the Santoku knife, you get 2 different types of the utility knives. The paring knife comes with it, and our kitchen shears, all in this block. And you get that same razor sharp edge, Adam, where all you do is touch it, and it cuts it. It's razor sharp from tip to toe and made to stay sharp because, listen, it's a knife, when you cut through the food, it hits your countertop, your cutting board, plates, dishes. That's what dulls your knives. The countertop or the cutting board will dull the knife. Every time you use this knife and replace it back into its slot on the knife block, it sharpens itself. I want you to hear this. When I take the knife out, can you hear how it sharpens?
I hear it.
Okay, and then when you put it back in, it's self-sharpening. So you never have to take your knives to have them sharpened or try and sharpen them yourself. These knives will stay sharp for the life of the knife.
And it does it in the right way. So many of us that have used knife sharpeners, we don't necessarily do it right. We can damage our knives. This is done at the right precision angle to give you that perfectly sharp knife every time. I want to show you this really fast, guys. This ash block is gorgeous. On your kitchen counter, this is gonna look $1 million. I love the stainless end cap that you've got here. It's protecting it, so when you're putting your knife back in, you're not accidentally chipping anything away from the block. Everything is perfect for you. On your countertop, you are giving yourself the gift of the highest quality knives, and we know to be our best in the kitchen, we've got to have the right tools, and that's exactly what this is. This holiday season, is it your son and daughter-in-law? Is it a wedding gift that's coming up? Is it a housewarming gift that's coming up? This would be a gift that keeps on giving. And again, the full complement of knives right here laid out for us. You'll notice, again, triple riveted, security and strength and precision and power, right? You've got the full tang. I mean, these are the features we look for, right, John?
Absolutely. You know, the balance that you get with the Henkel knife, and this is why every chef in the world will tell you that these are really the gold standard in kitchen knives. The Henkel Knife Company started back in 1731, okay, over 300 years ago, and the same precision in knives that we made back then, we still have them today. You're getting that precision sharp edge, the razor sharp, the quality, the feel, and like you say, it fits your hand beautifully. Now, the chef's knife, by the way, if you look up the origins of the chef's knife, it'll take you back to Peter Henkel in 1731, but that's not the only knife you're getting in this set, Adam. I mean, if we just stopped there for this price, it's kind of ridiculous, but look at this. You get your Santoku knife. And the best part about this knife block set, again, with this knife block, every time you replace the knife or take it out, you can hear it, it sharpens itself. So you never have to sharpen another knife, but every knife has a different sharpness, or a different angle of the hone. So as you're chopping through your vegetables, your fruit, meat, or cheese, with this knife, this Santoku knife, and by the way, Santoku, it translates to 3 virtues, okay? Chop, slice, and dice. And this is what you're going to use a Santoku knife for. Now, the Santoku knife is also, again, they'd originated in Japan back in the 1940s. But I'll tell you what, this is more of a utility knife than anything. You're going to absolutely love this knife, use it all the time. And again, every time you use it, when you take it out of the block or replace it, it sharpens itself. You'll never have to sharpen another knife. So basically, if you have a drawer full of dull knives at home, like a lot of people do, now you don't have to worry about it because these knives, every time you replace them, will sharpen themselves. Every knife in this set, and I'll go through them real quick, you're gonna get your 8-inch chef's knife. You're gonna get your 7-inch Santoku knife. You're gonna get that 6-inch utility knife. We're also going to include the 5-inch serrated utility knife, the 3-inch paring knife, which you're going to love for boning as well, and you get the shears, the kitchen shears, which if you don't have a pair of kitchen shears, you're going to absolutely love these. I'll show you those in a second. But every one of these knives in the block fit back in perfectly into their own little knife slot, and they self-sharpen every time you replace them. That's the best part about this. You'll never have to sharpen another knife.
John, there's a lot going on, my friend. We are very, very busy. What we have is an expiring price at midnight, and I don't have any extended delivery options, so what we've got is what we've got. Everybody gets the premium deluxe ash wooden block. John says it, and I'll say it, it sharpens the knives. It's a self-sharpening knife block, so every time the knife goes in, every time the knife goes out, it's sharpening them. I want to let you know, I do have some steak knives. If you come with me a second over here, the price is $39.95, but if you want some Henkel steak knives, I have them in red, white, and black. They're available. Great gift idea. I mean, a great gift idea. And at that price point, really affordable. Beautifully boxed, as you see here. It's got the Henkel branding on the front, as it should do. If you do the steak knives, less than $40, 5 flexible payments, and of course an extended return policy that gets you through to the end of January next year. And I do want to point that out for a second. All of this has an extended return policy. You can get these home and try them and experience them, understand why people the world over, chefs certainly love Henckels, why the prestige and the reputation is there. I also want to let you know, lifetime limited warranty, a lifetime limited warranty on these knives. Now, normally, when you're spending $100 a knife, you'd think, well, that's reasonable. But you're not spending $100 a knife, because you can spend upwards of that on several different Henkel knife blocks and sets that are out there. You're getting the entire collection for under $100. So that's why we were excited to present this tonight. Every kitchen, every cook, everybody in the kitchen deserves to have the highest quality knives, because it makes cooking easier. It makes cooking more fun. If you have what John said, which is a drawer full of blunt knives that you've had for a long time, and you've been meaning to replace them, you've been meaning to sharpen them, tonight you just refresh, you restart, you get a brand new set, and you're getting a set that's gonna last you inevitably for the rest of your life. With a lifetime limited warranty, Henkel is the gold standard. The FlexPay, of course, is the HSN twist. It means we get it home for $18 and change. Okay, folks, if you are on hold, we see you. We're going to get to you momentarily. I promise there's a lot of people ordering online at hsn.com, but you are getting the entire assortment. And John, whether we're talking about the enhanced quality, the high carbon, no stain steel, the single piece construction, the full tang, the triple riveted handles, these are supreme. These aren't the average knives that you and I normally buy that don't last very long.
You know, Adam, the triple riveted handles are 5-to-1, the best-selling knives in the world, and you can see why. They hold together. These, again, lifetime warranty. When you're using a Henckels knife, the J.A. Henckels Knife Company, I mean, all you do is touch the food and it cuts it. They're razor sharp. The quality, the feel, the precision that you get when you're using this knife, you'll know the second you pick one up and use it, why chefs around the world trust the Henckels Knife Company. They do the job, they stay razor sharp, they hold their edge, they're made of the best stainless steel in the world. The materials that we use stay together, hold together, they keep that razor sharp edge. And again, every knife, when you use it, after you cut through the food, what happens? It hits your countertop, your cutting board, plates, dishes, and this is what's going to dull your knives over time. But that's where the Henckels Knife Company has come up with this great idea where every time you replace the knife, every time you take a knife out or slide it back into the block, it sharpens itself so you never have to sharpen another knife. And Adam, I got to tell you, the difference, and this is the thought that went into this set, our chef's knife is honed at a 15-degree angle, okay? It's a razor sharp knife, and it's designed to have that 15-degree angle, a double bevel edge, okay? So it's sharpened from both sides. But our Santoku knife is sharpened at an 11-degree angle because it's a thinner blade, and used differently for chopping, slicing, and dicing. So the difference, okay, is, and here's the precision we put into this, we give you the slots, okay? Each slot has its own name. So right here, you can see where it says Santoku. That knife goes in that slot. The chef's knife goes into the chef's knife slot. Those sharpeners are designed to sharpen that knife at an exact 15-degree angle. And with the Santoku knife, it'll sharpen it at an 11-degree angle. So you get listen, you're gonna get that factory razor sharp edge every time you pick up that knife to use it.
John, we're excited to present it. I think so many times doing this job on HSN, one of the things that makes it a great day at work is when you can come to work and say, listen, tonight we're presenting a brand that doesn't even need to be sold, a brand that sells itself. And the Henckels name sells itself. We know Henckels is regarded as one of the best in the world. And we know that people every day in gourmet stores, culinary stores, spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a Henckels knife block set. On HSN, for the very first time ever as a today's special, we are able to offer a full and complete knife set, Henckels, for $91.21, for $91.21. It's unheard of. It's the only today's special of the year. It's the only one scheduled currently going forward, and it represents the lowest price ever offered in the market. So yes, we all need this. Can you buy a set of knives for $90? Of course you can. In every fine store in the world, you can find a set of knives for $90. Do you buy Henckels for $91? Well, that's another matter. So these are all premium, original, authentic, lifetime limited warranty with, of course, the self-sharpening knife block. Now, this is all real wood. This is beautiful ash wood. So the look of luxury is there, that's for certain. But again, we emphasize this point. We can talk about the balance, the triple riveting, the ergonomic design, the sturdiness and strength in your hand, full tang. You can see the blade goes all the way from the tip all the way down into the handle, right to the end cap. But above and beyond all of that, you have to complete the story by saying you'll never struggle with a knife that gets blunt because you're chopping something. This is a knife that every time I put it in, you can hear it ever so slightly. Did you hear that? Every time I put it in and take it out, it's sharpening. It's sharpening it to perfection. So it's a fair statement to say that every time you go to use your Henkel knives, it's gonna be like the first time. This is a really short presentation. John and I could spend easily 40 minutes here. I have 8 minutes left. A little telltale sign about HSN is, you know, when we do a today's special, if it's a really tiny presentation, it tells you that we don't have a lot of them, and we really don't. So in our final 8 minutes, a reminder, you're gonna get the 3-inch paring knife, the 5-inch serrated utility knife, the 6-inch utility knife, the 7-inch Santoku, the 8-inch chefs, the kitchen shears, the knife block. I mean, John, certainly as a gift, it's a beautiful premium gift for somebody, but also for yourself.
Yes. You know what? It is a great gift, and I'll tell you what, we call them our statement knives because they do really make a statement, okay? It's a complete set. This is every knife that you'll need in the kitchen and then some. We even include, this is our utility knife, it's our serrated utility knife. You're gonna love this for bagels and for bread and for doing, cutting, you know, all of those really tough things. In fact, you'll also love this one for doing a utility work. Like, for example, if you had a piece of cardboard, maybe you want a cardboard box, or if you're into crafting, you're gonna love this knife because of that razor sharp edge and because of that serration. Also, it comes with, and again, we were just getting started here because it's a complete set. You get your chef's knife, your Santoku knife. I've gone through your utility knife, your serrated utility knife. And again, every time you take a knife out or replace it, it sharpens itself. We also include our 3-inch paring knife. And for paring and peeling, if you're, you know, for doing that delicate work, for snipping your beans, or maybe it's just for slicing up for a salad, now you can do that with the precision and control because of the way this handle is designed. Again, once you pick up a Henkel knife, you'll know the difference. You'll know why we are one of the oldest brands in the world, one of the oldest companies in the world, using this same technology that Peter Henkel started back in 1731. Now, we also include in the set our shears. And with this set of shears, you're gonna be doing all kinds of fun things in the kitchen, like things that you would never think of. You would have to take out like an extra cleaver or something like that. Now you don't need that. You can actually split a chicken, or maybe it's a turkey, or anything. Look at this. You can split it, serve it. I just cut that chicken in half using the shears. And again, with these shears, they're the same stainless steel, the same quality. If you want to use it for opening packages, you can use it for opening packages. It's the handiest thing in the world to have those shears handy right there in your knife block set. And again, that knife block set is solid ash wood, and it's beautifully stained with that stainless steel cap. It's an amazing set, Adam. And especially when you go to one of those, those high-line, I call it kitchen stores,
sure.
Where you see our knives in a glass case that are locked, and you have to get assistance to get into them. Look at the prices on those. And here you're getting an entire set, not just one of our knives, but an entire set of knives, and John, for the price that you would pay for probably one knife in one of those fancy stores.
And John, real fast, just before, because I know our clock's about to appear for our today's special, something that's obviously really captured the attention of everyone is the steak knife set. We're doing an offer, it's $39 on the steak knives against a serious set of Henckels. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the red, white, or black. Beautifully presented. I mean, gorgeous presentation. $39 worth every single penny. Again, black, white, or red. And gorgeous quality, John.
A compliment to the set.
Yeah.
It would also make a perfect gift on its own. Everybody needs a steak knives, and that's a great set as a compliment to the Henkel knives today.
Okay, we're heading towards 1,000 sold, folks, so we are appreciative that you're shopping with us, but we are really, really way over where we even thought we would be on these. These are certainly going to be an early sellout today. I mean, John, it's certainly a name and a brand that says so much. A real serious set of Zwilling Henkel knives are regarded as some of the finest in the world. You say gold standard, but it really is the gold standard. You and I could go out and easily spend on some of the Henckels $100 for one knife,
Yes.
So when HSN partnered with the Henckels company and we were able to do this, an entire set for $91, it really is breaking down all the barriers that we've had before. Yes, there's a lifetime limited warranty. Yes, it's a real ash wood block. Yes, it's gonna look gorgeous on your countertop. And yes, it sharpens every single time you take the knife in and put the knife back. But the performance, John, from the quality of the materials, the finest in the world from Germany, the real telltale sign is the performance as you're showing us right now.
Yeah, you know, the performance is what you pay for. And I'll tell you what, you know, ask any chef in the world, they'll tell you the Henckels Knife Company they are the gold standard in kitchen cutlery, and you can see why. I mean, when you can cut through a ham that easily, it's like a hot knife going through butter. And the best part about it, Adam, is when you use a knife, the more you use it, of course, the more you're gonna love it. But when you use a knife, it eventually goes dull. That's why we have a drawer full of kitchen knives right now. Most of them you couldn't even cut butter with. But with the Henckels knives that you're getting today, with that block, it sharpens that knife every time you replace it back in the set. Every time you take it back out, it sharpens itself. So you will never have to deal with a dull knife in your kitchen again. It really is the ultimate set of knives. Again, the triple riveted handles, the balance in the handle with that stainless steel end cap. They're sharpened to precision using a double bevel sharpened, okay? And Adam, when you're sharpening knives at home by yourself, okay, we're just talking about the block here because that's where the magic happens by keeping your knives sharp. That knife block, your knives at home, if you were to sharpen your knife by hand, you'll be lucky. The average person is lucky to get a 70% edge back on their blade, okay? If you take it to a professional knife sharpener, they might get it to 80 or 85% of the factory sharpness. The block that comes with this set today is precision. It's made with precision to give you 95%, to keep that knife at 95% factory edge. You'll never have to sharpen your knives again, keeping them in this block. It's an amazing set.
You can tell the difference holding this versus other just regular standard knives. It's incomparable. You just cannot compare the two. Again, the feel in your hand. When you're using a knife, you want to feel like you're in control. Certainly you need the sharpest of sharpest blades, but you want to feel like you're in control, that you're comfortable holding it, and this gives you that feeling. Full tang, no wobbly handles, nothing's coming loose. Again, that beautiful, and I mean high quality enhanced carbon, no stained steel, goes all the way from the tip all the way down into the handle. Normally on cheaper knives, it would stop there, right? And then this would just be a plastic handle piece. That's not the case with this. Triple riveted as well, so you've got the best of the best. We want to get these to your home
lifetime,
so you could try them like John's showing us, like I'm showing you, because we think when you use this, you'll never want to be without them. But remember, as a gift idea, you have till the end of January next year to make your mind up. But this is the one time in the 14 years I've been at HSN, Mr. Florell, I've never had the opportunity to present this kind of quality, high-grade knife at this type of price. We've just never had it before as a today's special.
Yeah, you know, to give you a knife of this quality, just one knife, I mean, you would pay more in the stores.
Yeah.
When you're looking at the entire set today, Adam, it's an incredible value. And again, the best part about it, because let's face it, we all have a drawer full of dull knives at home. And with this knife set, you'll never have to worry about a dull knife again. I mean, literally, it'll cut everything but bad habits and taxes. I mean, and stay sharp because of that knife block.
Thank you, Mr. John Florell. An amazing presentation, folks. We'll do an encore in the next hour, but make sure you get yours while you can. It's a remarkable offer, the lowest price in the market, I believe, ever on this exclusive opportunity. John's going to be back with us a little bit later on. I do want to remind you, FlexPay is the way to go, certainly on the Today Special. We'll deliver it to you for $18 and change. That makes the holidays even more affordable. And of course, all day today, we're going to do 5 flexible payments on everything, including these. Equally as popular are the Henckels steak knife set.